Hey everybody, Adam Culbertson here. When you finish this episode, or right now, add another Creative Typo Entertainment podcast into your feed. Here's a promo for one right now. Make sure you go and check it out.
From the indie podcast creators that brought you Microphones and Monsters, A Fool's Quest, Ethereal Embrace, and other hit podcasts, comes a new actual play podcast, Dread Tech Incorporated. Set in the futuristic cyberpunk setting of Dark City, our three DDA special agents, Nitz with his drone blip, Sylvia Rivera, the shape-shifting social media icon, and Zaus, the Zoog heavy gunner, take on the evil corporation Yogsonic Dynamics in an attempt to bring the heinous actions of the corporation into the public spotlight. But will our heroes be prepared for the unworldly supernatural horror that lurks below the corporation's front? Follow Dread Tech Incorporated wherever you get your podcast to find out.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. So as you're climbing through the vents, Yamnul's talking with you, and you're able to talk back, of course. But he's like, all right, so, I mean, y'all shouldn't experience any problems in the vents. So what's going on is it kind of works against us with these fleets of Querals, you know. And the thing is, Querals, I mean, other gnomes like him, like they're able... Some of them aren't good, some of them are bad too, but they're pretty powerful. And whenever our ships get possessed, they absorb the entire crew and put them in pods outside in direct view of Haster so they could witness him. And then he possesses them, and then whatever crew members weren't able to be absorbed, they would turn them inside the ship and then force them to view Haster. Or, well, put them in Haster's view.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it is.
And that's how he creates his army out of us. Well, his navy, army, fleet, the whole thing.
So how do we reverse that?
Yeah, so you know that tablet that y'all brought? Well, we brought 2 tablets, but the one in particular about being able to transport an entire region somewhere.
Yes.
If we can get to the science lab where they were developing the device to do that, we might be able to transport all of us away to somewhere else, and everybody would turn back to normal.
That's a good plan. Let's do that one.
But I imagine it's not going to be easy.
Oh, nothing we do is. So let's get through it.
Are we at the sign? Are we at?
Yeah, I'm assuming we're
yeah. You get there.
We're doing this.
Yeah, as y'all were talking, you're crawling through the vents. But yeah, y'all are there now.
Okay, cool.
So where's the science lab from where we are now?
It's 3 floors down, man, next to the galley.
The science lab, it's on this floor too, but I haven't been able to get to it. But I don't know what's in there. Like, we could crawl through vents some more. I don't know what's in there, so I imagine that Aleister knows about the device, and whatever he's possessing them to do, he's probably going to have them defend it. But I don't know. That's just a guess.
Well, I think it's fair to say that if Aleister knows about it, then he probably does not want us using it.
Yeah. What?
Nothing. Just absorbing this information.
So we could travel through another vent, or we could go out in the hallway. Now all of us are together. We may be able to do something with those zombies, man.
Well, do you know where the vent leads?
Nah, there's a few stops on the way, but
Yeah, is the vent like a straight shot, or?
I don't know. Like, I really don't want to use the vents too much because I don't know what Quarles is gonna do. If they're defending it, the Quarles may stop us, and we don't want to get trapped in the vents. So there's that option, but that's all guessing. I've never actually been on one of these ships when they got possessed.
Just kill the ship. And then just one crew member down, and then we transport the dead corpse of Quirrells along with everyone that we care about.
You know, if this is such a common occurrence for these gnomes to be infected like this, then you would think that there would be some countermeasures put into place.
Or just not use them. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Normally we avoid places where Aleister can see us, but we don't know where all those places are. Aleister, wherever he is, he has to have a direct view of us. And there's a lot of shit out there, man. There's a lot of stuff out there in the universe that can block him.
Have you ever tried blinders?
It's not that easy, man.
He's gotta
Like,
know where
it's
he's
not,
going.
it's like, it's not just like, oh, you avoid it. Like, his gaze actually like entices you to look, and then you're done.
Did you ever think about reverting to just normal ships?
This is how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in an air duct because some dumb idiot space moon elf cat thing told me this was the only way.
We're not in the air duct anymore. Now we're in room.
Yeah, you're in a room.
There was no distinctive
No,
thing
no,
you said
no,
about
those-
that. We're just in the room.
Those are my internal thoughts as I was going to the room.
Yeah, as far as the ship goes, this is the most advanced ship in the fleet.
Well, yes, I know, but it's just that, well,
And it's
if
very
the ship
helpful.
itself were not infected by Aleister, then it wouldn't be a problem, would
Okay,
it?
focus.
Well,
focus.
When the ship is living, it's a more advanced AI than what we could come up with, man.
We could argue about how this ship
Alright.
has terrible design flaws, but we need to remedy the situation.
Okay, so we probably don't want to use the vents because Quirrells could just cut us off and we'd be stuck in the vent, right?
Maybe.
You know, that
Maybe.
probably would have been useful information before telling us to go in the vent before.
Well, I figured it wouldn't be an issue then, so
It's fine. Everything's fine.
What if
Aleister
Aleister
it
goes in
turned
the
out
vent,
okay.
and if he gets stuck, he can just do his thingy and leave the vent?
Yeah, there is that.
How
But
far away
I
are
mean,
we
I
from
didn't think about that. I don't know what all you can do.
That was me making a gameplay suggestion in character, like you insisted that we do.
Okay, so we're so we got
We could send Aleister in there.
Well, now that you've told me that I might get trapped, I'm not sure if I really want to.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
I
but
would be
you
able to
wouldn't
get
be
out,
trapped.
but then
But
at the
Victor
same
just
time...
said you could teleport or
well,
something.
yes, but I can only do one more of those.
Well, that.
Unless you want to stay here for like 30 minutes.
Well, you may
No.
only need one. Here.
I mean, if you give me 30 minutes, I can have more.
Do
Well,
we
I
have
guess you
30
could.
minutes?
If you get stuck in there, you could take a 30-minute nap in there.
These are all wonderfully horrible ideas.
I think that's Adam's in character way of saying no. You can't have a short rest, sir.
All right.
You can have a short rest later.
All right. Wait, we got. Okay.
You could look, man. You could be our reconnaissance. I don't have my box on me. I can't send a
What happened to your
halfling in
box?
there, man.
Why can't you use your halfling slaves?
I wasn't expecting this to happen. All I
Where's
got
that?
is a
Where's the
timeout
box?
canister. It's in my room, man. I wasn't in my room when this happened.
Victor knows where your room is.
Do you? Do, you need
No.
to, do we need to talk about this?
No,
Do we have an OTP that we need to share with everyone?
no.
So do we want to just go in the hallway and take our chances?
Or we got a little reconnaissance, kitty.
You know, you mentioned something earlier about stops along the way. Like, what did you mean by that?
Stops.
Yes, in the vents.
Oh yeah, I mean you could go in other rooms and stuff, if needed. But yeah, there's other rooms on this deck.
And how am I to know when I've gotten to the right room?
Oh, I could show you. And he pops. He's messing with one of the panels, and hits it a couple times. This is like the only room that I've found that has any kind of energy in it. And pops up a little hologram, and he's like, all right, here's the layout of this deck. And it's kind of blinking in and out. And he's like, okay, here, right here. And he like points at the, like he sticks his finger in there, and it focuses on the vents. And he's like, all right, so here, this is where we are. And then, yeah, you're going to go down. There's that room, and yeah, right here, dude. Like right here. This is where you need to go.
Okay. Well, very well. I guess I will go on ahead and, I'll let you know if there's anything you need to know about, I suppose.
Okay.
Thank you, Aleister.
Yeah, just let us know. You can teleport if you need to. Like, or what do you do?
But yes, it's essentially teleporting.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of a really gross under-exaggeration of exactly what's happening, but that's a brief way of saying it, I suppose.
Yeah, I wish I had my gadgets, man.
No, I was just looking at the reference notes I have for my fancy things, and one of them that I didn't buy was an RC drone. It's great for hobbyist surveillance operations and where it's Blip when you need him.
Yeah, where is Blip when you need him?
All right, so Aleister, you climb through the vents.
Yes, I do.
Unobstructed. You're able to get there all the way to the room, and the room is empty.
Like the science room that he described.
Yeah, the science room is empty.
Well, I'll use the Vox box, the Vox paw.
Uh-huh.
So I'm at the room, and I don't really see anyone in there.
Oh, well, perfect, man. We may be able to get in there, use the device. You don't happen to know how to use the device, do you?
I'm not even really sure what the device is. I just brought a tablet. I don't know what you did with it.
Oh, it's like a box. Like these scientists really like boxes.
That's a generalization. We don't just like boxes for the sake of liking boxes.
Does it have a button on it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't
big red
actually.
one, man.
Yeah, I don't know all the details about it. That's above my like
Pay grade.
pay grade. I don't know, man. They just give me devices and I use them, man.
I don't know, man.
A lot of them are in box form. I don't know why.
From where I'm sitting, because I'm not going into the room just yet. Like I'm at the edge of the vent. Like from where I am, like do I see anything that kind of matches a vague box description?
Yes, you do, and you feel some kind of draw towards it. It's a little bit of a draw, but it's not very powerful or overpowering or anything like that. But you're like, that's got to be it kind of deal.
And I don't see, at least from my angle, like any kind of like lever or button or any kind of triggering mechanism.
No, but you see a keyhole.
Oh, well, that's just wonderful. Yes, I think that y'all will need to be here in order to actually activate it. I see a keyhole in some box, and I think I probably know what that is referring to. After all, this is doing something very outside of the ordinary, transferring a lot of things through space, which I guess in a certain way is related to time. And so, yes, you just need to get here.
What?
Did Aleister mention the keyhole on it?
He did say there was a keyhole, yes.
Okay.
Aleister said there was a keyhole on it, Julian.
Okay. Okay. We can try that and see if that works.
I'm wondering if Quirrell's didn't notice a cat going through the vent, but would notice 3 other people going through the vent.
Probably yes.
And you wouldn't be wearing your mech suit.
Also yes.
Yeah.
What do y'all want to do?
Not die.
Yeah.
Good call.
Maybe Aleister should keep watch on the room to make sure nothing changes. And
Yes, I
the
think
rest
that
of
is
us-
a sufficient idea.
Head on a swivel.
and the rest of us can make our way to the room. And if we run into really bad trouble, Aleister could come help.
We should stealth check. So we're
Yes, we should stealth check. That's a very good
so
idea.
we stealth through the hallway,
Oh, you're going through the hallway,
right? That's the way we have to get through, right?
I mean,
or are y'all going through the vents?
well, we just established that the vent is a gamble.
Yeah.
the vent's a gamble, and you're smiling.
Yeah. But you do know that there are undead in the hallway too.
Yeah, but undead are stupid.
But they drain your magic. I'm just throwing that out there just so you know.
But I don't have my Mexican.
You know these. Yes, but okay.
So I will be defenseless, but hopefully I will be sneaky and not be seen.
Well, I mean, if the undead drain the magic, then the mech suit could,
Mech suit's magically
theoretically, as far as we know.
No, it is.
We don't know what Adam's going to do.
No, it is magic powered.
No,
like
that's
it's
what
not.
I mean. That's what I was saying though, is that the mech suit could be shut down somehow.
I still have.
Oh yeah.
You know,
okay. I've heard it
I
wrong.
still have a gun.
Well,
Shoot it with
I
the
never
gun.
did. I'm assuming
have an
that I gave
SMG,
you back
yeah.
the bullets from the bridge at some point.
Huh?
Yeah, you would have given him his bullets back.
Hell yeah.
I was
You
just
gathered
reminded
up all of
those
his
recent
bullets.
Give me
days.
my bullets.
He had a shit ton anyways.
Give me 15 minutes. I could crank some out with my tools. I got a press in here. I just need to get some gunpowder and some lead.
Are we gonna go in the hallway or are we gonna go in the vent? Honestly, I might be up for risking the vent.
Are you ripping anything off of your suit? Like, are you taking any parts of your suit?
I mean, the lightning gun's magically powered, so that would be also worthless, wouldn't it? Okay. I will detach the lightning gun from the suit, so I have it. Even if it doesn't work, I'd still want the option to know if it does or doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have the micro SMG.
What other stuff do you have if you don't have the
Because
suit?
you used your lightning gun
Spells?
as a focus. You used your lightning gun as a focus before,
Before,
like you would
yes.
still have that ability. Yeah.
Okay.
So you
yeah.
still have your spell slots, all that kind of shit.
Yeah, but again, magic draining, not good.
Mhm.
That's everything. I got a bone saw. That's everything I got to defend
Well,
myself.
you're ready.
Bone saw.
Yeah, that's everything I got to defend myself. So I mean,
Oh, don't worry. I've got a triage kit, so you'll be fine.
oh, thanks. Yeah, that's everything I got. So I mean, if we're gonna we either commit to hallway sneak, or we commit to gamble with the vent.
I'm fine with sneaking because I've got a big stealth modifier.
I don't, but I can't.
But you have a Cardic
I
inspiration.
do have a Cardic inspiration, and I do have Flash of Genius.
Yes.
So
So it's really just a matter of how stealthy is Yamnel.
yeah,
But Yamnel can be a cat.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
you
Yamnel
can.
couldn't die.
Yeah. I could just Yamnel can turn into a cat, and I can put him in my bag of holding.
Then he would suffocate.
Yeah, he'd have to hold his breath.
I just hold his breath. Yeah. I'll leave the bag open.
Leave the bag open. Put a little
He
straw
can just
in
ride
there
in the
so we can
backpack.
breathe.
He can ride in the backpack with his head sticking out, and then my stealth works for him. Can we do that?
Or you can maybe almost close it. Just have him like with like a straw or something
Yes.
like sticking out of the bag.
Can he ride in my backpack as a cat, and then
Maybe
my
he
stealth
can
modifier
ride
works?
in one of the side pockets. Yeah, like maybe there's
Yeah,
a side
and then-
pocket on the bag.
And then my stealth modifier can go for Yamnel.
Oh God.
And he could.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah,
that.
that
All
works.
right,
Yeah.
we're committing to hallway.
He's
All right.
like, oh man, y'all don't realize how much I don't like turning into my cat
Oh,
form.
shut up and get in the bag,
Yeah, well,
Yamnel.
I'm sure you like it more than turning
Just
into an undead
Don't
monster.
call me that other name, and we'll be good.
I barely remember what your name is anyway.
All right. All right. Yeah, I'll hop in the side pocket. That way I can keep my head out the whole time.
Yeah, that way you can get out if you need to, if we end up having to fight some reason.
All right, I'm rolling stealth. Holy shit, it was a natural 20.
Oh,
No.
good job.
It was a 20 plus 2, so that's 22.
Oh man, I didn't roll a natural 20. I only rolled an 18, so I only have.
Oh God. Oh no.
I only have a
I will
31
flat-
for
Oh,
stealth.
say,
31.
I'll flash of genius you if you need it, but
yeah,
you
I
don't.
only have a 31 for stealth.
31.
Based
What
on
am
the
I
way
gonna
I tend
do?
to roll for stealth, mine would probably be considerably lower than both of theirs.
Okay.
So a 31 and a nat 20. And Yamnul's
All right.
part of my stealth because he's in my backpack.
Yeah, a device that I did not know I had on me that was working in the experimental phase, a cloaking field that just went off. Okay.
Yeah. You just cloaked yourself
Zip out
with
of-
the lightning gun.
Shift out of phase. Just
No.
that's not.
Pretty sure if I
Never
do,
again.
Pretty sure if I do that, there will be less of a ship between me and the gaze of Haster, and then I'm turbo fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey, there he is.
Like-
Die.
Like, why don't we just find every situation where the spell is absolutely horrible?
Probably should be most of them now that we've established some shit. For me, at least. All right. Yeah.
Okay, so we're sneaking down the
super
hallway.
sneaky.
All right, so you're sneaking down. You open the door as quietly as you possibly can because it had to be physically opened. Yamnul's like, "Oh man, it took me so long to get that shut."
Quiet, Yamnul. You
I
didn't
mean-
roll stealth. Be quiet.
Shut the fuck up.
I made so much more noise. But he's whispering. You get down to the end of the hallway where it's split. You can turn left or right. Left, of course, is where the elevator was, and the two undead that were in the hallway are at the elevator. Like, y'all made a shit ton of noise talking and banging around and shit in the elevator, so it actually drew them to the elevator.
Yeah, they would have been right outside the door when we opened it.
See, us endlessly talking helps sometimes.
Sometimes.
They were listening to the previous episode.
And you're able to take a right. You're able to go down the hallway, sneaking around. You're looking back. Yamnul's like, "Oh, they still don't see us, man.
Yes, I know. Be quiet.
You guys are doing great."
If we make it through this, Victor, I'll let you kill him.
Dudes. Hey, the door's right up here.
Okay. Now, do we need to open that one?
Probably,
Same way?
unless Aleister can open it from their side. Aleister, can you open the door?
I think he's still in the vent.
Oh, he's still in the vet. Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
were
he's still in the
room.
vet. He never
Okay.
left the vet.
I hadn't left the vent to
Damn it.
this point
Okay.
anyway.
All right, let's open the door as quietly as possible.
Yep. And I'll just open the door quietly. 31
It's-
stealth.
This one is making noise as you're trying. Like it's kind of stuck.
There's some grease on it.
It seems like someone's trying to get in.
That's us.
Yeah, that's us. I'm gonna pull out my cooking spot and
Grease it.
make it give me some oil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got WD-40
And I'm
on
gonna
you?
grease up the sides of the door where it's squishy with like cooking oil.
yeah.
This plot arc is very
It works.
heavy. It works. There we go. Excellent.
Oh,
Man,
it
that was
smells-
brilliant,
It's
dude.
becoming handy.
Oh, it smells like I want potato wedges now. Fuck.
When later. When you get your suit on, you can have a tie.
Okay.
Did you develop the tater tots into the suit?
He just has a dispenser there in
Yes.
his like helmet.
Works as an
That's
emo.
some tots.
He just turns his head and his chin hits a button and a tater tot plops right.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So yeah, you open the door. It starts to squeak a little bit, but then it just moves smooth and actually faster than any of the doors that you've opened so far.
God, oh,
and
nice.
Victor, you're going in first.
I suppose so, yeah.
All right, you go in. Right after Victor goes in, Julian,
Mhm.
you hear some shambling
Oh fuck, the worst noise.
behind you.
Okay.
Like it sounds like somebody bangs like hit the wall, like turn, because y'all took a few turns
Okay.
like to get to this room. But it sounds like something like ran into the wall around the corner, like a turn away. And what do you look back at it or anything like that?
Oh God. Do I look back? Yes, I'll look back.
Okay, so you look back and you don't see anything yet, but it does sound like it's getting closer.
Okay. All right.
And You turn around.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to turn all the way around, but at least want to see what's outside of the door before I go into the room.
Yeah, so like you're turning as you're going.
Yeah,
in
like
the doorway.
I'm stepping through the doorway, but I'm like peeking my head out to see what the fuck was that.
Okay, so you're not looking. You're just walking straight into the room while
like
you're looking
I'm
away.
walking into the room, but I'm leaning my head back. Like,
Oh,
my
okay.
body
Well,
is
when you
through the
turn
doorway,
around,
and I'm looking like, what the fuck was that?
okay, so when he turns around, Victor and Yamnul sees just a wall appear where the door was. Like a wall just instantly forms. And then as you turn around, you see there is no door there anymore. It's just like a dead-end wall.
Okay, so I looked in one direction, heard a crash, and then I turned back, and then there's nothing for me to go through.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
So all of y'all would like see the y'all would see this at I guess Aleister would see it too, and Julian, like when you turn around, it's already there. So like Victor may be saying something like the same time that you're seeing this kind of deal, or Aleister.
Tisk. You of all people should know that you shouldn't look back.
I'm curious. It's a problem.
Just remind me of a certain alleyway and a certain.
It's fine. Okay. I'll look back at where the shambling is at, because clearly there's a flesh wall in front of me now that I can't get through.
Yeah, the sound's getting closer. Like, are y'all saying anything to each other? You do have vox boxes.
Guys, I'm stuck. There's no door anymore.
Julian, there's no door on this side either.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just in a doorless room now.
Yeah. So
It's just a wall.
yeah, I don't know.
It looks natural. You know?
I don't know where the hell I am now.
Good.
I'm not there anymore. I promise I didn't blink.
Julian has the key.
I know.
We are very aware of that situation.
So what exactly happened? Did Julian get lost or something?
The door disappeared just now. Aleister, can you
What do you
see
mean?
outside the door through the vent?
I'm guessing probably not.
No.
I didn't know if there was an
No.
opening above the hallway.
No.
No, I now that you mention it, I don't see a door at all.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic to see if I can get rid of whatever thing is in front of me.
It just fizzles out, doesn't do anything.
Okay. Like, is it actually a magical effect that's doing that?
No.
Okay. Okay.
This might remind you of something in your past.
Okay. I don't remember. That's
The beast. The beast kept changing things.
okay.
And you couldn't dispel it
Okay.
because it wasn't magic.
Okay.
It's a living thing.
Okay. So now I need to go on a murder rampage.
Now Victor's gonna run over to where the door was and like feel the wall. What does the wall feel like?
It feels like the wall.
Does it feel like solid metal or something?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah. It feels like the ship normally does if you touch the wall.
Victor's gonna pull out his butterfly sword and try to plunge it into the wall
All right.
and see what happens.
It you nick the metal and then it heals up.
Okay. Julian, I'm not going to be able to break through this wall.
Julian, are you able to go back the way you came?
Probably.
Well, I mean, there must be another door that you can maybe get into the vent from.
I don't know. Maybe. Or I have to go through the vent, and hopefully I can get through that way.
If that wall just appeared where a door was, I don't know if going in the vent's going to be a good idea.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, so
running out of
there
options
is
here.
there is other rooms in the hallway before the turn, so you can like dive into another room before the thing sees you. You do have that chance. I mean, you have a really good stealth
I'm gonna
roll.
have
So
to, yeah, because whatever was following me, I definitely don't want any part of that. So I will get out of the hallway and into a room that doesn't see
give me a strength check on opening the door.
Okay.
This is full of just checks.
All right.
This is a game.
I'm gonna flash a genius. I rolled a 14,
All
so
right.
that's gonna be a 19.
Okay, you get through you're able to open the door. Give me a
Bullshit.
Yeah, I guess I'll let you carry that strength check over to close it, but then that's it for that check.
I was about to say I'll fuse the door if I have to.
Yeah, you might want to. Oh, you got heat metal.
Yeah.
We now in Dread Tech we did actually use fuse heat metal as like a welding thing.
Yeah, I'll cast heat metal to fuse the door. No, I won't do that. I have something better. It is the same level spell, but it will be better. I will use arcane lock on the door.
Okay, cool.
So yeah,
You're right. It is better because you can undo it if you need.
Yes,
true.
yes, you can undo it.
I mean, as long as there's a door there.
Yes.
Oh, hey, man. Yamno here. Yeah, I don't see why they're so afraid of getting in the vents, man. Like, it's like there's some otherworldly power that's gonna, like, fuck with them all the time. Like, I don't understand why they're so skeptical of everything. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to tell you something. The music in this episode was written and produced by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios. And you can find links to everything, man, for Microphones and Monsters and all other Creative Typo shows at mikesandmonsters.com or even creativetypo.com. Well, I hope you're enjoying this. I know I am, like, just catching a ride, man. Trying to be helpful where I can, you know? Telling them about stuff and yeah. Well, anyways, make sure you come by next episode and see what happens here on Microphones and Monsters.